Hello everyone, I am Amelia. Today I am going to read Benji's New Friends by Gillian Harker. Benji sat on the end of the bed, feeling a little bit lonely. He was new here and he hadn't seen anyone else in the bedroom. He watched a moonbeam slip through a gap in the curtains and slide across the bed. I wish that I had someone to play with, he whispered. Did I hear someone say they wanted to play? Asked a voice. The lid of the toy box flew open, and out climbed a dangly-legged spotty horse. Hi, I am Dottie. And I love to play. Dottie jumped onto the bed and began to bounce up and down. Where did you come from? She asked. From the birthday party, replied Benji. I was a present. Did someone mention a party? A friendly-looking monkey poked his head around the curtain. Why weren't Rosie and I invited? A floppy-eared rabbit appeared beside him. Max and I love parties. Rosie the rabbit told Benji. And so does Hump. She stared at the toy boy. A loud yawn came from inside. Then a bright blue hippo slowly lifted his head. Party. A party. Said Hump. That means food. And I am hungry. Is there anything left to eat? I think there are some cakes in the kitchen, replied Benji, but do you think we should? But Hump was already through the door. Oh. Said Benji, looking at the other toys. Should we go after him? Benji was bumping down the stairs after Hump when Dottie zoomed past. This is fun. She sighed. Wait for me. Called Benji. In the kitchen, Humphrey was about to take a bite out of a leftover cupcake. The candle was already halfway into his mouth. Benji grabbed it just in time. Excuse me, he explained. But you aren't meant to eat that bit. Thanks, Benji. You are smart. I wish I knew things like that, grumbled Humphrey. Before Benji could explain about the candle, he heard Dottie and Rosie yell loudly. They were staring at a large black shape outside the kitchen window. They grabbed Benji and held on tight. It is just a cat, Benji said. No need to worry. Phew, sighed Rosie with relief. I wish I could be as brave as you, Benji, laughed Dottie. That cat will stay outside, won't it? Whispered Max. They all looked to Benji for reassurance. Max had crept across the room and hidden under the table. Humphrey's knees were shaking. There was a seating noise and then a loud clatter. Don't worry, that is just the cat coming into the kitchen, explained Benji. But Humphrey and Dottie, Max and Rosie had all raced out through the kitchen door and disappeared up the stairs as fast as their legs could carry them. Benji found them all back in the bedroom. It took some time to persuade them to come out. Benji, will you always be here to look after us? Dottie asked him. Benji gave a tingly little smile. It was nice to feel wanted. Of course, he replied. Humphrey was tired from their adventure. How am I going to sleep when I am so hungry? He sniffed, settling back down on the bed. Dottie and Rosie giggled. They danced around the bed. Max joined in. Why don't we all play the garden tomorrow? Rosie suggested. What is your garden like? Asked Benji. I will show you, said Dottie, and she helped Benji up to have a look out of the window. Wow! He said. It looks really exciting. Are you going to play in the garden, Humphrey? Humphrey? Said Humphrey sleepily. It is such a long way to the garden. I might just have a little nap instead. Benji smiled at his new sleepy friend. Dottie jumped back onto the bed and started to bounce. Benji looked up at the moon. He had a feeling that he wouldn't be lonely anymore. I wish that tomorrow will be as much fun as today, he whispered. Then Benji turned to his new friends and took a huge leap, and began to bounce on the bed. Here is to friends. He laughed. The end. Thank you for watching.